Genesis chapter 47. Joseph went and told Pharaoh, "My father and brothers have come from Canaan with their flocks and herds, and they are now in Goshen." He took 5 of his brothers to meet Pharaoh. Pharaoh asked them, "What is your occupation?" They answered honestly, "We are shepherds, as our fathers were." They explained how the famine had been severe in Canaan and asked to settle in Goshen. Pharaoh agreed, granting them the best of the land, and even told Joseph to put capable men from among them in charge of his own livestock. Then Joseph brought his father Jacob before Pharaoh. Jacob blessed Pharaoh, and Pharaoh asked, "How old are you?" Jacob replied, "The years of my pilgrimage are 130. Few and difficult have been my years, but they do not equal the years of my fathers." After blessing Pharaoh again, Jacob left. Joseph settled his family in the region of Goshen, giving them property and food according to the number of their children. Meanwhile, the famine grew worse throughout Egypt and Canaan. People spent all their money buying grain from Joseph until their silver was gone. Then they traded their livestock for food. When that too was exhausted, they offered their land and even themselves to Pharaoh in exchange for survival. Joseph brought all the land for Pharaoh, making their people his tenants who paid a fifth of their produce as tax, while keeping the rest of themselves and their families. Only the priests kept their land because Pharaoh supplied their needs. In this way, Joseph organized the people and the land during the crisis. The Israelites, meanwhile, prospered in Goshen. They acquired property, had children, and grew in number. As time passed, Jacob lived in Egypt for 17 years. When he was nearing death, at the age of 147, he called for Joseph. Jacob made Joseph promise not to bury him in Egypt, but to carry him back to the land of his fathers and lay him to rest there. Joseph swore to do so, and Jacob bowed in worship, leaning on his staff. Even in a foreign land, God provided for Jacob's family and gave them favor through Joseph. Jacob's life shows us that no matter how many hardships we face, God's promises stand firm. And Joseph's wisdom shows how one man's faithfulness can bless an entire nation.